The Great Barrier Reef is seen as the dream spot for scuba divers, ocean lovers, and marine biologists alike. It's like one of those destinations you just have to see before you die, as truly comprehending the beauty or size of it is nearly impossible. This reef is so large that it is even visible from outer space. In July of 2023, I got to see this destination that I have dreamed of visiting since I was a kid. But the harsh reality of it was a lot different than what I had expected. While the Great Barrier Reef is one large system, there are different sections of the reef. We headed out with Quicksilver to the Agincourt Reef. My excitement could hardly be contained, as this was a place I had dreamed of visiting since I was a little child. As one of my greatest passions is scuba diving, I decided to add on the excursion and take a dive into the deep blue. While I can say I have no regrets in doing this, I can't truly say that I was happy at the end of it. I think it was the rude awakening that I and a lot of other people needed. Coral bleaching has truly taken over this section of the reef. While fish still exist in abundance and there are some corals that are still hanging on, much of the reef has bleached and become white. It was truly heartbreaking to see that the reef had been affected to this extent. I've dove in so many countries, and bleaching isn't something I'm unfamiliar with. I've seen it in just about every place that I've gone, and I even wrote an article on it and the effects of it throughout Taiwan. But I had never seen it in such abundance. Coral bleaching is a global issue, and to give a brief explanation of what that is, it is when corals turn white. But this doesn't quite mean they're dead. Corals have a symbiotic relationship with a type of algae called zooxanthellae. Corals provide zooxanthellae with everything they need to photosynthesize. And in return, zooxanthellae helps coral remove waste and produce oxygen. Coral bleaching occurs when the corals become stressed and expel the zooxanthellae that they have a symbiotic relationship with. While corals can survive a period of time during a bleaching phase, if recovery is prolonged, the corals will inevitably die. Knowing that the Great Barrier Reef is the largest expanse of coral in the entire world, seeing that the Agincourt Reef had been turned almost completely white was truly heartbreaking. After my dive, I headed back onto the pontoon to meet up with my family once again. We had lunch and then took a look around the pontoon, which has many other excursions available. One thing we could do for free was head to this little area that goes underwater so we can view the fish from indoors. But that wasn't quite enough for my sister, and so we decided that we'd head out snorkeling. I hadn't been to the snorkeling area yet, and she had been there earlier, so we just went around together. It was a lot of fun being able to spend time together, as if you've watched my previous videos, you would know that I hadn't seen my family in almost 6 months. We had joked about seeing a very certain animal while on the boat ride out to the reef, but I don't think either of us truly expected it. So when we swam out pretty far and I got distracted filming a unicorn fish, I was a bit surprised when my ears popped out of the water and I heard my sister shouting to look down. And swimming right below us was a white-tip reef shark. This was an absolutely amazing experience, as the only other time I had seen sharks was whale sharks in the Philippines. It was really cool to see one of these amazing creatures so close to us. Even though it was only for a few seconds, I think it truly made our day. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe and turn notifications on so you'll see next time I post a video. Take care and stay tuned. Bye.